Morning, everyone. Mr. Juan Manuel Pino, Minister of Security of Panama, on behalf of the President, His Excellence Honorable Marcos Castillero, President of the Panama National Assembly, Honorable Robert Pittinger, Chairman of Parliamentary Intelligence Security Forum, His Excellent Juan de Diano, Ambassador of Panama in the United States of America, Alejo Campo, Regional Director of Crime Stoppers. Dear honorable guests to this very important forum, parliamentary authorities and colleagues from many countries, ambassadors and members of the diplomatic corps and Panamanian authorities, and also citizens that are here today. Without a doubt, for the Latin American Parliament, the Parlatino, being a host of such important forum, is the one we are developing today. It's not only a privilege, but also an opportunity. It's an opportunity for the Parlatino, which represents 23 national congresses, with the representation from the ideological, socio-economic point of view of diversity of Latin America and the Caribbean. Without a doubt, Latin America, just like the rest of the world, has very serious problems in regards to inequality for citizens and our economies which depend on external factors, which means that during a globalization process, we have not been able to solve the challenges where we have policies that are able to uphold a sustainable development for the better quality of our people. In regards to security, what should be most important is the security of people. And our people's security is quite deficient. Citizens live in uncertainty. They live in insecurity, not only because of illegal crimes, but also social insecurity, insecurity to access for work, insecurity in regards to family life, and uncertainty in the future as a whole. In this forum, there are two main themes. As part of the Parlatino, we have been working on this. The first is the lack of security for people. The second, very much related to the first, the growing corruption in our countries, which is quite unfortunate. When I talk about corruption, talk about the broadest sense. I talk about corruption when there is any abuse from the public sector and authorities and anybody that holds a responsible position. There is corruption when we talk about abusive pricing among 3 or 4 big companies where citizens are obligated to only purchase those products. There's abuse when democracies in our local governments do not work and do not provide the right and quality services to people. There are many examples that we could provide. In regards to citizen security, as Parlatino, we have followed the concept of the United Nations, understanding that citizens' security is the process to establish and protect that civil and democratic order, eliminating violence, threats towards a population with a peaceful coexistence. It's a public good and it means safeguarding all human rights, especially rights to life, personal integrity, freedom of movement, and the safety of your home. Citizen security is not only reducing crime itself, We think that it's fundamental that we should be able to develop permanent public policies that would like to prevent and not just repress crime. This is very much linked to the social life, economic, and cultural conditions of our citizens in our society. So, in regards to prevention, the priority of the Parlatino is access to education of our youth, quality education, like an education that can provide values and principles. And this most certainly is valuable for all countries in the fight against violence and controlling crime. Prevention, it's fundamental from our point of view. In prevention, aside from education, we have the use of free time, public spaces, investing in people, and understanding that we're all part of the same community. Without a doubt, in this forum, we will talk about very important topics. In practice, there is a close relation between corruption and citizen security, as I mentioned. In these two topics, when we talk about money laundering, illegal finances, and adverse foreign trade, and to fight transnational organized crime, free trade zones, and international delinquency or crime are challenges that we should work together amongst all nations to eradicate. And this is a reason why, as a Parlatino, we've developed strategies for joint work. For example, with the Parliamentary in regards to light weapons, along with Crime Stoppers, Parlatino was promoter of the Constitution against corruption for all of Latin America. We have been working also to be able to establish model laws that are able to allow, prevent, and fight crime and organized crime. Our executive secretary will talk about that specific topic tomorrow. But friends, colleagues, special guests, media, we believe that citizens' security and guaranteeing the peace and security of people is the challenge of any modern democracy. A democracy cannot move forward if it's unable to guarantee freedom, rights that are upheld in regards to mobility, freedom of thought, and everything that it implies the human rights that are inherent to every human being. Welcome, everyone, and thank you very much.